In this video, I'm going to give a brief overview of the gradebook in bCourses, and then in subsequent videos in this series, we'll go into some of the features in more detail. To access the gradebook, go to the course navigation menu and select Grades. All right, so this table right here is your gradebook. This first column is where you'll see the students in the course. And then next to that, you'll see any assignments that are listed. Each assignment will have its own column. And then next, you'll see the assignment categories that you've created and the breakdown of the grade within each category. Now here I only have one assignment category, so this column doesn't really mean too much in this instance. And then the last column is the total score for each student. Now there are a lot of considerations when creating new assignments. But in terms of the gradebook, what you have to think about when setting up each assignment is how many points is the assignment worth? Is it worth 1 point, 10 points, 100 points? And this is how you can sort of determine the lower stakes assignments versus the higher stakes assignments. So if I go to this button right here, I'm going to bring back my course navigation menu. If I go to assignments and create a new assignment, I'm just going to select the plus assignment button right here, and I'll put in a new assignment title here. Right here is where you choose how many points the assignment is worth. So let's say the essays are worth 100 points, and I want this assignment to be worth 10 points. I'm going to input that value here. And then, of course, you don't want to ignore these other settings if it was a real assignment, but in this situation, I'm just demonstrating the gradebook, so I'm just going to put in a due date and go ahead and save and publish the assignment. Okay, so now that I've created a second assignment, I'm going to go back to the grade section, and here I can see I've got this assignment over here. If I wanted to, I could go to the settings over here, and I could go to View Options, and instead of arrange by default order, I can arrange by due date. Oldest to newest or newest to oldest. So we can try this. I'll hit apply settings. And now you can see that the assignments are now arranged by date, which is sort of a handy feature. Now, if I wanted to isolate a particular assignment or a particular student, I can do that up here under assignment name. I could choose just one assignment, and you can see that would just isolate that one assignment. Or over here on the left-hand side, I can isolate a particular student. Now, it's not difficult to find students because this is a very small course, but if you had 500 students, that can be very helpful. Same thing for the assignments right now. We don't really need to isolate these assignments because there's only 2. But if I go to a different course where we have many, many assignments, it becomes very useful to just be able to click on a single assignment and find it, right? So you can see here, if I scroll across, I've got many other assignments here, and maybe I want to just see that one assignment right here. So type in a search here for, let's say, week 3 class discussion. I can see that showing up right here. Okay, so very, very handy feature for sorting. I'm going to close this and go back to that main view. Let's talk for a moment about what you see in these columns. So for the Miyazaki essay, I have 2 icons here, and it's like an icon for a piece of paper. And what this icon means is that the student has submitted the assignment, but it hasn't yet been graded. So that's just telling the instructor this needs to be graded. If the cell is blue, that means that the assignment was submitted late. If the cell is pink, that means it's a missing submission. So the difference here is here the assignment's not due, so it's not pink, but here it's due and nothing has been submitted, so that's why you get that color. Now, if you'd like to change the colors, you can go over here to this settings icon right here. And under view options, you can go to the late or missing, and you can change those colors if you'd like. So lots of options when using the gradebook. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through many of these options in more detail in future videos.